It's Friday, August 2nd, 2024, and I feel it to tell you I'm a motivational speaker, not a preacher. Yes, I'm a prophet. I have the ability to be a preacher or whatever the case may be as God leads me. But right now, I'm pretty much a life coach and a motivational speaker that knows how to operate as a prophet, a rapper, singer, songwriter, entertainer, and so much more. Yeah, I'm a motivational speaker pretty much, while God uses me in literally every area of my gifts and talents. I am a motivational speaker. I am a life coach by default. People tell me their problems. So if you would love to tell me your problems and you're willing to put a price on there, then yeah, I want people to bless me and sow into my own life so I can have my own income and things of that nature. But yeah, I'm a motivational speaker. I have common knowledge of religion or spirituality or things of that nature. And if I start quoting scripture or whatever the case may be, or if I get that spiritual download and God gives it to me, then yeah, I could tell you I'm a preacher pretty much. I'm a street preacher, not necessarily a church preacher or whatever the case may be, unless God calls me to it sometime down the line. But yeah, it's like, other than just being a prophet, I'm pretty much a life coach and entertainer. Teaching myself how to rap, sing, write songs, write stories, tell stories, put myself on camera, things of that nature. And still be able to learn how to be myself, come alongside people and uplift them, motivate them, inspire them, and elevate them too, and do my best not to be jealous of them or whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's like, I don't know where some people may get this thing from where, I talk about God a lot or whatever the case may be. Well, of course I have to talk about God in some form or another, even though I don't want to really directly talk about God. I could say creator, spirit, or anything of that nature. It's like, or ancestors, or angels, or the universe. Yeah. Other than that, I'm just learning how to tap into my passions, follow my dreams, and see myself on the red carpet. Be a reciprocation receiver and not always be the reciprocation giver. And find my team, my tribe, my village. Have multiple streams of real estate, multiple streams of income. Create generational wealth, give back, retire early. Have more self-care and self-love than I did the first 34 years of my life, giving nearly 24 years of my life to everybody else that I personally know or don't know at all. It's like, I'm so used to babysitting people, young and old. I'm so used to it, being a caregiver, a helper, a giver, and showing up on my days off and things of that nature. And, it's like I thank God that He put me on my spiritual healing journey a year and a half ago. And I've been able to accomplish a lot of these things. A part of them, I didn't really think I could do them or accomplish them. The rest of them, or some of them, is like, yeah, I've been knew since I was a child that I was called to do this one day or something of that nature. But unfortunately, you have people, their story is never sticking out right. They're not willing to ask me any real questions without being nosy. Besides the mental health, the personal development, the spiritual growth, the generational wealth, and things of that nature, and not having people regularly come alongside me all my life and things of that nature, it's like, Now I'm having to learn how to create boundaries, get people out of my energy and cut them off, this, that, and the other. You know, and you get tired of people trying to force stuff and throw responsibilities and things of that nature on you. And they have gotten to a breaking point or they ready to explode on you and everybody else. And they're not communicating and things of that nature. It's like, well, I'm a planner. So even when I'm planning something, whether it's for myself or for God, or whatever the case may be, yeah, I can change my plan around or I can include you in it, even down to the very last minute, despite the fact that I prefer not to do that. When you have a decent amount of time to tell me your schedule, your routine, and things of that nature. Meanwhile, I am learning how to listen to my intuition, to my spirit, seek God, the angels, the ancestors, the universe, whatever spirits, or guardians, gods, guards, whatever. It's like, yeah, just be more open-minded and believe in my financial abundance and things of that nature. God has me just waiting and constantly waiting, and I'm learning how to build up myself as a man, as a person, to humanize myself, get to know myself better, instead of being in the same low vibrational, toxic, narcissistic environments or things like that around people, places, and things, or people who have so much familiarity of you, whereas they remember certain details about you that you don't even remember your own self. And here I am on my spiritual healing journey, learning how to be embracing spirituality versus embracing religion and traditionalism and society issues and things of that nature. Learning how to unlock my gifts, talents, and skills that I know about and the ones that I don't know about, and do my best to craft them and do my best to draw inspiration from other people without directly stealing their talent or whatever the case may be. And if I do see myself kind of like mimicking them, to at least make the effort to give the credit back to the original creator of a talent or skill or whatever the case may be that had inspired me, especially if I share it or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a public speaker. I am a public figure. I am a leader. I'm a Leo, empath, introvert, and I'm here on the road to empower me, enlighten me, divine masculinity. Why do I have to be the submissive one all the time, and while people disrespect me and run over me? Nowadays, I barely know how to count. I barely know how to think and things of that nature. So yeah, a lot of spiritual warfare and stuff like that has really affected a lot of parts of my mind, a lot of parts of my heart, and things of that nature, trying to hold my voice hostage, trying to hold my mind hostage, my heart, my body, soul, and spirit, my money, and talents and skills and stuff like that, and gifts hostage. Locked up, blocked, because people have a lot of energy to want to keep me to be quiet for the rest of my life. Oh, but I gotta move in silence, learn how to communicate with people again after I lost my job, and do my best to come into the community and get human interaction and give me some Starbucks or Chick-fil-A or see a movie. And make it a part of my job and be a full-time entrepreneur just like that, despite having to trust God to provide supernaturally with random checks with my name in it that I didn't expect. And then it's like, for a good 2 months, I've been having a financial drought and still have to make efforts to manifest money or believe that God will show up for me and have somebody bless my Cash App, PayPal, mailbox, bank account, whatever. While doing my best to be humble and holding myself accountable for whatever actions or things of that nature that I played a part in my own self, while doing my best to forgive people, places, and things, forgive myself, my ancestors who have passed away before their time, and not knowing why they passed away before their time. And that's a lot of why there is a family disconnect, family dysfunction. Everybody wants to throw their load on me, but I can't throw my load on them. Meanwhile, I'm taking on the load of my community, of the world, and things of that nature. And nobody's probably praying or interceding or reaching out to me or even acknowledging me or encouraging me or anything like that. I tell people my dreams and things of that nature. And of course, I get people who are laughing and smiling in my face. Meanwhile, I have people who want me to up and drop everything. I don't have a car. I don't know how to drive. I'm pretty much disabled for the most part, even though I look able-bodied and like I have it all together. But nowadays, probably a good 2 years, I've been learning how to raise my vibes and embrace the edibles, the CBD vapes, and all of the other stuff. Do my best to get my mental health in check and my emotions in check. Heal little D, heal big D, heal Prophet Blue. Then extend my hand in helping other people heal themselves. Embrace my inner voice more. And let God and let the Spirit speak to me to discern different voices, whether it's me, God, the enemy, my ancestors, the universe, the angels, or whatever the case may be. I have done all I can to not rush and force this spiritual healing process and believe in the supernatural financial provisions and believe that, oh, I've been looking on TikTok lately and keep running into spiritualists and things of that nature. Having a more open-minded approach on spirituality, whether I'm called to be a prophet or a warlock or whatever, light bearer, light worker, shadow worker, psychic, medium, tarot reader, crystals, all of that. Well, I create my brand, my ministry, my nonprofit, my business. I want my Red Sea moments. I want my milk and honey. I want my pit to the palace. I want my mountaintops. I want to enjoy my life and have my passports and do a lot of adult, explicit things. Enjoy the pleasures and vices of the world. Understand why people do them. And do my best not to judge them and see through spiritual eyes about everything and start praying to God and my ancestors and angels and universe and things of that nature, or knowing who to reach out to and who to receive from and this, that, and the other. Yeah, because I'm a prophet, celebrity life coach, entertainer, trillionaire, called to tap into my passions, follow my dreams, see myself on the red carpet. identify with my tribe, my team, my village, the music, the entertainment, the high vibrations, the things that make me have triggers, PTSD, and all of this other stuff, learning how to take care of business again and reach out for help and communicate. When I talk to my rapport peeps, do my best to know their names and details about them, or let the spirit do the work when I engage the general public or people who are sent to distract me or whatever the case may be. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really want to make this video, or didn't even know what to say, and a lot of my content is unscripted. Yeah, it's like I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a public speaker. I engage young and old, different diversities and audiences. I can no longer be a part-time employee who's never traveled outside of my city, or I don't even know what paid time off looks like, vacation time off looks like. Meanwhile, everybody else gets to travel the world and go travel out of the country and out of town and things of that nature, instead of just doing it for funerals and family reunions and family stuff. Because as a family, if we've never gone out of town as a family besides going to a funeral, then that's not realistic on doing stuff as a family. If everybody in my family in some form or another has been out of town enjoying their best life, and it wasn't for a funeral or family reunion, or it was just for personal leisure, then yeah, y'all must be doing hella better than me. I'm the chosen one, the black sheep and all of that good shit. Going to the club and things of that nature, and you have your own little friend group or enemy group or whatever. You have adult kids and babysitting people, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I guess I just gotta go with the flow because I'm not in my right mind. Right, I'm really not in my right mind. I got higher and all that other good stuff. Yeah. And then it's like my me time has to kind of be intertwined with family time, and my spiritual healing journey and my preference to serve God, and has been constantly used as an attack. That's why I don't go around my family and this, that, and the other. The reason why I don't go around my family is probably because we're not really planning anything other than a funeral. And I guess that's the honest to God truth. I mean, we're not coming into alignment with each other to do anything other than see a movie together, or go out to eat, or eat at somebody's home. We're not making an effort as a family to travel the world, have our passports together, create generational wealth, and making peace with each other. We're blaming Duran for no fucking reason. Oh, because I'm the chosen one and I'm the black sheep, and God got me the hell out of my own family home. I lost my first housing voucher. My great auntie had a stroke. My sister had a seizure. And then I believe right after that is when I found out I was called directly by God in the spirit in my sleep, telling me that I'm a prophet of God to wake up on August 10th, 2016. And then the apartment that I finally got to be a first-time renter called me later that year, and I had to decide to step out by faith and not have people constantly don't have the story straight as I'm acting funny, or I just up and left the family home. I've been babysitting since I was 10. I've been the man of the house since I was 10. While everybody else has been out of town, moved. They make time for each other or for their friends and enemies and kids and old people and things of that nature. Nobody has ever really made real time for Duran. So Duran has always been long distance, regardless of the fact that we've been mostly in the same city my whole life, and I'm learning who my other siblings are on my father's side that I think I haven't met my brother, I haven't met one of my sisters, and things of that nature, and just see where our feelings towards each other are and make peace or come along in alignment with each other, where I can get to know my nephews and nieces and family and the family history and things of that nature. And at the same time, be a prophet to the family, young and old, and not just to my rapport peeps, but to actually do my best to prophesy and motivate and uplift them and inspire and all of that good stuff that I have to do for my own self before I go outside and get on my phone and text people and do all of that stuff. I'm not really a technology person anymore. When I was growing up and going to a fake ITT tech school for computer network, I barely know how to navigate technology and do simple things anymore. Yeah, I must be losing my damn mind. But I look like I have it all together. I look like I have it all together. And I ask for help and I don't ever get it. But I had to really get into alignment with God to understand why He called me. Why is it that everything about my family is about me? Duran this, Duran that. I know about it before I see or hear about it. Come on, I'm more in tune with the spirit now that I know when one of my brothers are pulling on me and one of my sisters are pulling on me or one of my other relatives are pulling on me and I don't know why. And then I have to seek God for confirmation because I'm doing my best not to reach out to people just because they want to hear or see from me. I'm not healed. You're not fucking healed either. But you gonna always fucking blame me. Meanwhile, I'm over here doing my best to leave a fucking legacy, start my own fucking family, follow my own fucking dreams, but nobody gives a fuck about me. But I'm supposed to give a fuck about people who have raised me and this, that, and the other. I gotta give a fuck about people that tolerate me and that I tolerate them and they offend me. And then nowadays I have to pick up on the offensiveness that I get from people or that I give unto people. Yeah. I go to work and everybody's going out of town or some shit, don't really tell me all their plans and things of that nature. I'm getting left out of the picture. But you're not asking me, do I have the money to call in or spend, just scrap up some change and go on vacation or go on out of town and spend time with family, this, that, and other. No, we're not communicating with Duran. We ain't never communicating with Duran. I only know so much, but other than that, I pick up on everything else in the spirit, or if God tells me, or if somebody tells me, or I see it, or if the algorithm brings it to my attention because I believe God or the ancestors or the universe is saying, hey, check on so-and-so. I have my own health problems. I was born sick, this, that, and another. That's why I really prefer not to even drive. I only moved like a SUV Pathfinder. I think I was probably a teenager, probably 16, 17, 18. I don't know. I think I was probably still in high school at the time. Because my mama had me move it. And I think I did well for the most part. But once when we lived in a house, or our house was kind of like on a hill, basically. So, I think when I was trying to put it in park or brake brake, whatever. I kind of know the car lingo, but yeah. I don't know. It just started rolling back into the neighbor's yard across the street. So my mama came out and moved it into the driveway. But it's just like, nowadays, I've just had to watch my health. My money is acting funny. I don't know who to ask for money, or who will actually financially support me without asking for the money back. People I personally know, and even people on social media, owe me money. But, I'm the nice guy about it, that I don't even want to reach out to them. I just want to forgive them and probably eventually, block them or unfollow them or whatever the case may be. Because it's about me. It's time for me. I'm too young to have so much attention on me from my community, from my family, from the world, this, that, and the other, and not getting the proper assistance, reciprocation. But Duran is always the giver. The black sheep, the Leo, the leader, the public figure, the rapper, the singer, the songwriter, the storyteller, the everything else, the entrepreneur, everything, babysitter. I'm the last babysitter, apparently. Well, technically I'm not, but yeah, I'm the last babysitter. I'm the chosen one. I'm learning how to be a man, or a better version of me being a man, instead of feeling like I have to be in a childlike state all the time, submissive and overrun, overboarded by everybody about everything. I want to enjoy my life in Miami, snorting, inhaling coke, whatever. Understanding what I want to understand the benefits of getting high from powder. I want to understand this shit because all my favorite rappers and everybody else and their mama been doing it. So I want to understand this. I want to have spiritual trips. I want to try shrooms. I want to do more than just edibles and weed and CBD vapes. I'm more open-minded and in tune to do whatever I need to do to open and unlock my mind, my chakras, and all the third eye, and all of that good stuff. Figure out why I'm still alive and people have passed away and I barely even know them. I barely know their family. And the family, most of them have been around the corner my whole fucking life. And we run into each other every blue moon, but the spirit, the angels, and the universe are bringing us all into alignment. It's our time. It's my time. I'm not waiting till nobody pass away, and I'm not going to keep letting people speak death on people just because they're young and old. just because you don't want to take care of your own responsibilities when I have so much mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, creatively, vibrational, and so much more to tackle. That I thank God for everything. He's helping me so much. #blue